go. Sharad, tell me, how did you become a Christian?
When I was 1.5 year old, as my mother told me, I just had a kind of sickness. Those days in my village, people didn't know the health system and problems. That's what my mother thought. I was attacked by evil spirit. So somehow she took me to traditional healer, and traditional healer offered red rooster. Luckily, I was healed. And traditional healer taught my mother to teach me to be a religious. So my mother started to teach me to be a religious, which means, every day early morning you just get up early and take a bath with cold water and just go to worship here and there uh, to goddess and God. So that was the teaching that my mother used to give me. So based on that, I started to be a kind of religious person from the childhood. It was about 8 years. So I really got frustrated because I saw some of my friends with my age. They were just having fun here and there, but I am the one who had to be a religious. So it's a really frustrating.
Uh-huh.
But my mother told me, you are not like others. Once you have already been attacked by evil spirits, so that means there is high chance of dying you soon if you don't be a religious person. So anyway, I have to obey because my mother was teaching. And the other thing is, I had a kind of fear also. If I don't be a religious or I don't worship God and goddess, obviously maybe I can be dying sooner than others.
So there's goddess and God. And how many gods were there?
So, it could be more than 3 billions, but at least, those days I used to worship 50 plus God goddess, not more than 100. But, in Nepali context, we do have more than, I think, 3 million or something like that. But I used to worship like 50 God and goddess, different goddess. So all of a sudden, at the age of 12, one thought came into my mind was, is there any kind of supreme God, powerful God, who can control, this small God and goddess, so that I don't have to worship, different God and goddess every day. If I just worship one God who can control other God. So that was the thought came into my mind. That was age of 12. Um, but I didn't get answer till I was 15. So at the age of 15, I was just sitting. One day I was just sitting, beside the road, and from the running bus, one person just threw booklets randomly. Just he or she, I don't know, but just threw booklets, and some of the pieces of booklets just landed beside me. I just picked one and I just started to read, and its name was it was named God Loves You. So I just went through and I found some sentences. It was says like this, God is, supreme God, and He is King of Kings. He is Lord of Lords, and He is Supreme One. He has a control over everything. He is the one who created everything. He has a, authority over universe. So that ideas actually caught me. Okay, maybe this is the one God whom I have been looking for last 3 years. So at the end of that booklet, they have given a prayer, and it was said, if you believe or you just are convinced with the ideas, you just repeat the prayer, then you will become part of this god or family member of this god, so something like that. So that's why I just repeated that prayer. It was given at the end of that booklet. um, I would say it's not a very big sense, but still I could sense little bit some power that I have been receiving, and I'm completely convinced now I am safe, and I don't have to worship here and there. I don't have to go here and there. I don't have to make please many god and goddess, because I have now powerful one, because I have now supreme one who can control others. So that was the main idea. I came to Christ, and from 15 to 20 years, I didn't find the church nearby my village. Even I tried to come. I came to Kathmandu to find the church, but I didn't find. So that's what I didn't have a Bible. So I had only that booklet. So almost 5 years, I just repeated that prayer almost once in a week, or sometimes twice or thrice in a week. I used to repeat that prayer, and at the same time I used to practice some other rituals also, because I didn't know the whole concept or whole ideas of Christianity and all those things. Yeah, it's in very brief, that was the story behind I became a Christian.
You mentioned earlier about a missionary.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So when I was 20 years old, then one missionary uh, came to my district headquarters to establish a church as a missionary pastor. He came from Kathmandu. So fortunately, I met him, and I became his first Christian, first disciple. Yeah,
Yeah. No, thank you very much.
you're welcome.